Last fall, I met a delightful woman. We met because of a common mutual appreciation for a cellist, Jan, a cellist that was doing concerts here in Vancouver, continues to do concerts all over North America and maybe beyond, and was doing some good things for Ukrainian people. And from the moment I connected with Anna, I felt I had a very good new lifelong friend. Did you feel the same way?
Always. Hold on, I texted you.
Oh, that's right. Why did you text me?
Do you remember?
Tell me, how did we meet?
How did we meet? So I just saw you, found you on social media, and after 30 seconds, after I was listening to you, I was like, hey, has beautiful energy, and I think we would connect in a wonderful way together. So I was like, girl,
she is such a
what are you
kind
waiting
person.
for?
This is a wonderful woman saying such nice things, and I did not pay her to say that. She is saying that from her heart because she speaks the truth. Now, you'll recall, Anna was born in Kiev, Ukraine, right? You were a teenager and you were already a serial entrepreneur. Didn't you have multiple businesses?
I did.
And?
I mean, this is the thing, what you do in Ukraine, you don't live a boring life.
So you had businesses while you were a teenager.
I did.
Father from Azerbaijan.
Correct.
Mother from Ukraine.
Correct.
Mother's a florist, loves flowers.
Yep.
And then you came to Canada, to Vancouver, for a better or a different type of life?
Yes, it was a combination of things, but yeah, I wanted to be at a place where I would be myself more. I could afford myself to be like who I am, you know, without any society rules, and just feel more freedom. And because of many other reasons, I found like, hey, I should try, because you never know until you try, basically. Right. I should try Canada, and hey, we don't know, but maybe I'm going to find myself there, you know. And so far, after almost 5 years, I feel like this place gives me what I need. I feel myself happy, and more than that, I have an opportunity with myself and with help of other people to help my country better, to have more resources to help my country, and mostly focused on that, you know.
When I think of Anna, I think of several things, and so you have to correct me. I think of her love for coffee, and she's become a real coffee and coffee shop expert. We did a coffee shop, best coffee shop in Vancouver YouTube series, which you can watch. Had some hot chocolate involved, and it was great fun to spend time together with Anna. Anna loves her home country, Ukraine. And early on when we met, one of the things you told me you wanted to do was create English kind of school for Ukrainians coming to Vancouver, because they were having difficulty getting adjusted to life. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, so while I was trying to help the new refugees coming to Canada, and specifically to Vancouver, just because this is my city right now where I live in Canada, I asked myself a question: what can I do? What do I have in terms of my personal resources to help them better? Because all of them needed housing, all of them needed like better financial support. They came with almost nothing, most of the people. But more than that, while all other Ukrainians try to volunteer and do something good, I asked myself the question: what do they face? Like all of them. Take one thing that they have a problem with, but like the most amount of those people, you know? And then I understood, this is language. It's simply English that they can't speak fluently. That just stops them from having good friends or getting new good friends and feel themselves comfortable in this society, right? Because everything is a communication. And they can find like good jobs just because English stops them again. So I understood that, and I asked myself a question, hey, how can I help, right? Because sure, it's not my profession, I'm not a linguist, but I said, you know what? I do what I can. Maybe it won't be like a 5-star result. Even if I give it, like sometimes you have to learn not to be a perfectionist.
Right.
But just, you're gonna just do it for like, let's say 3-star.
Right.
Out of 5.
Right.
But you gotta do something.
Right. Look, this is so much of an inspirational message to people, just like that one person who's watching today and knows of a problem and knows they could do something about that problem, but maybe you're hesitant because you can't do it as good as somebody else you think, or whatever the reasons or excuses might be. But what Anna is saying here is she recognized the problem with people coming from her home country, which she has a big love for. My father was born there. Many Ukrainians now living here and around the world, wonderful people. And she said, you know what, the biggest need they have right now when they come is learning how to fill out forms and get adjusted and job applications and so forth as they get their PRs and da-da-da-da-da-da. And so she said to me, and maybe others, I need a place.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, so I went to a couple of places, and this is the thing, we have to be honest here, this is the thing, Canada is a beautiful place, but with a lot of bureaucracy. And whenever I went to a library or to a community center, I said, guys, here I am. And I want to help people, you know, and just to take that load out of the government because they provided some free English classes, but the lineup is like for half a year. It's a waiting time. And I said, hey, here is me. Can you provide a room in your community center? Whatever time is available, I'll take it. And they told me, oh yeah, sure, you're doing a great thing, but you know what? Fill in the application form, and in September we're going to review it, and that was like March. And I said, thank you very much for help, but I almost, with all the respect, but like inside of me, I was like, you know what? In September, those people who join the classes that I want to actually create, they're going to speak English and they're going to have different life by September.
Too late.
It's too late for me to wait until September.
So in life, there are talkers. I'm a good talker. I think so. And then there are doers. Sometimes there are talkers who are also doers. What I like to do is connect people. Good people with good people with opportunity, that maybe there's a fit for a good cause, for something that matters, something that's close to their heart, obviously. Anna had a heart for her fellow countrymen and women, children, and she wanted to help them with basic English, but she needed a place. So she told me about this, and when she told me, it became real to me. And then I thought, okay, who do I know? And I thought of a man named Roman Ansari. And I said, oh, Roman used to have something downtown, a boardroom access that he'd offered if I ever needed for videoing. And so I thought, oh, I'll message him. And before you know it, the three of us were sitting in his studio in Surrey. And what happened then?
Yeah, and I told Roman about the idea, and he said, okay, so I think I can help you, which was really kind of him. And he asked me a question, hey, I have a couple of options, when do you want to see them? So me being myself and him being himself, where we actually connected a lot, I said, do you have time right now? Because, you know, life doesn't wait.
No.
And he said,
Why
yeah,
not
sure,
now?
I can make time right now. And I said, so let's do it now.
I think what Anna's reminding me of in that meeting that happened in February, maybe early February, because it was before I went for the 3 months to Japan to do the Japan Jazz Tour with Tamami Maitland. And maybe one of the last significant things I could have a little part of. I had been with